Do you want to learn how to cook right out of your pantry? Well, if you do, this video collaboration is for you. Join myself, Mrs. Lori from Whippoorwill Holler, Mrs. Katie from Heritage Ways, and Mary from Mary's Nest. Hello and welcome back. And you're not in my kitchen today. I'm at my sister's house close by, and I invited myself to come over and take a shower because my hot water is not working. So she graciously allows me to invite myself and for dinner. So we are going to make some homemade thin crust pizza that I gave her the recipe for a long time ago, and she's learned to do that. But we didn't know we were going to do this, so we're kind of making all of this up as we go along, which I like doing that. It's fun. So, Chris, wave at him from back there. So anyway, we're going to make some pizza, and what we have found, we're going to make our crust. We have some red onion. We have some pineapple sausage, pineapple slices, some chicken, and we're going to use a white sauce. This is roasted garlic Alfredo. We have no idea how this is going to come out. We're making it up out of what she has in her pantry. Olive oil and garlic, of course, and some basil. And whatever cheeses. We got some fresh mozzarella and we got some Monterey Jack. So this ought to be really good. So, okay, we're gonna just start cooking. And I'm starting out by slicing up the red onion kind of thin. I'm not gonna do a ton of it, but just, I don't know. Maybe a third of this onion, because it's kind of large. So there's our onion. We're gonna slice up the sausage, and then we're gonna start getting the pizza dough assembled, because these things will come together quick. All right, I've got the onion sliced and quartered, and then I've sliced, throw it all over the place, it's your kitchen, I don't care. I've sliced the sausage, just fair slices, it doesn't really matter. And we're gonna move those to the side, and we have fresh mozzarella. We made this decision, we're not gonna use a chicken, we're not gonna use Monterey Jack, we're just gonna use the fresh mozzarella. So we're gonna open that. And this is pre-sliced, but it may be a little thick, so we may adjust that. I don't know yet. We're making this up, guys, as we go along. And this is how you cook out of your pantry, which is a really good skill to have. Especially when your sister invites herself over to take a shower.
It's no problem. I'm just going to take you out back and hose you down after dinner.
No invitation needed.
Thank you. This is pre-sliced. I'm just going to break it in chunks. This is because I don't want just big hunks. Just kind of break it up. No rules. We're not using any rules tonight. All right, we need to start getting our pizza crust ready.
You're on.
Okay, we're gonna start making our pizza crust. So we're gonna make 2 pizzas, 10 to 12 inch. So we have a cup of warm water, lukewarm water, and a teaspoon of yeast. And we tested this because she's had it and we wanted to make sure that it would be okay. So we tested this in warm water to see if it would bloom. And it did. She'd never seen that, so she learned something else today. Just stir it up just a little bit. And we're gonna let that bloom for just a minute. To that, we're gonna add a teaspoon of honey. And when you're proofing yeast, you wanna give it some food. So we're gonna add a teaspoon of honey. And this is a little bit crystallized. It really doesn't matter. Honey stays good forever. They've got it out of the pyramids. And it's still good. So I'm just gonna put that in there and stir it up as best I can because we want to feed those little yeasty beasties so they get nice and active and make a wonderful crust. So we're gonna let this sit about 10 minutes to proof, and it'll get nice and foamy, and that's how we know this is gonna be good. So we'll come back in 10 minutes. I'm making 2 pizzas. So I have 3 cups of all-purpose flour, and I'm using 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm just gonna stir that up a little bit. And I'm making a little bit of a well in the middle, just in the middle of that flour. So just kind of spoon it off to the side. And here is our yeasty beasties. So the warm water, the yeast, and the honey. So come close and see what it looks like. So it's nice and foamy. That's what we want to see, because our little yeasty beasties are having a good time. So I'm going to pour that right in the middle of all that flour. The honey feeds the yeast because yeast is alive and it helps it to become active again because it was inactive in its dry state in the refrigerator. So now I'm just going to pull in from the sides into the center. Kind of like that. And we're just going to pull this together. Now this is going to be a wet dough. And we just want to pull it together at this point. He's not a willing participant. Now we're going to get our hands dirty. So I'm just going to work this with my hands just a little bit to bring it together. Isn't it great when you can go to your family's house and make a mess? She loves me anyway.
I think it's great when I can have guests over and they cook me dinner.
Alright, so we just mix this together with our hands just to bring it together. Now, don't y'all love her bowl? That's a pretty one. Okay, so now we're going to really make a mess in her house. Okay. We're making 2 pizzas, so I'm going to squish this in half.
You forgot to tell him, Vicki, that we were preheating the stones.
We're preheating the oven to 500 degrees, and we have 2 baking stones in there because we're going to make 2 pizzas.
And why do you preheat the stones?
Because then you get that nice crispy bottom crust.
Ah.
Yeah, you need the stones and you need a peel. If you don't do that, you're going to need pans, and you might not get quite as crispy a crust, but it'll still be good.
Okay, so what's a peel?
This thing.
Thank you.
See, I love my sister. She asks questions, and I would never think to say it, but that's good.
Because I have no idea how to cook anything.
Yes, you do. I've taught you enough.
You taught me some. I'm still learning.
Yeah, well, now you're a captive. So now we're just going to roll it out. And I don't care if it's perfectly round. It really doesn't matter to me. But you will see it kind of shrink back as you're rolling because that's the gluten. But it will start to stay after a little bit. I'm not throwing this in the air. I'm not Italian.
I was just gonna say, shouldn't you be like spinning it in the air or what?
Brian would probably try, but it would be all over your kitchen. I'm not gonna do that part. So I just kind of stretch it and roll it.
It looks great.
He's the Italian. I'm just married to it. That's almost big enough. Okay, I think that was pretty good.
Where are we gonna put it?
This is where the peel comes in. And we need to flour that because we are going to slide this into her oven, which she's then going to have to clean, and she doesn't realize it.
Oh no!
But you have to flour the peel because you're going to have to slide it off of this onto the pizza stone. So
Cool.
we're going to kind of clean that up just a little bit. We've got one of our crusts rolled out. I'm going to put just a little bit of olive oil, just a little bit, if I can pour it without pouring too much. And I'm going to kind of spread it around because I don't want a ton, but a little bit's nice.
So what's the purpose of the olive oil on there?
To me, flavor.
Okay.
You don't have to, but I'm going to do it. So, and then we have this Alfredo sauce, and it's a garlic Alfredo, so I'm going to put that on top. You don't want to overwhelm it. These are thin crust, and it doesn't like too much weight. We're putting a lot of weight on there anyway. Just kind of spread it out fairly thin. And then you just start adding stuff. I'm going to put some basil. Not too much. And I'm going to put on my fresh mozzarella first. And just kind of scatter it around. I need to move that over a little bit. And I floured the peel pretty well because we don't want this sticking. But again, I'm making this up, so I have no idea what it's going to turn out like. It's my favorite way to cook. I chased her husband out of here. That tells you something. Okay, that's enough of the mozzarella. Now we're going to put on some of this sausage. Again, don't overwhelm it because you got a thin crust. It won't hold too much weight. But you want to have enough to taste good, so kind of get it spread out on there. That looks like it's about all it's going to take. Now we're going to add some red onion. We're just going to kind of throw it all over the place. That looks good to me.
Oh my gosh, I'm salivating.
Okay. Now, because she wanted this on there,
Pineapples. Yes.
because this is pineapple something sausage. Forget, pineapple garlic?
No, just
Something.
pineapple sausage.
Okay, so we're just gonna kind of break some of this up and add that to it. Because we're building flavors. Again, don't do too much because the crust won't support too much. But you have to put some, so. There. I have to eat that one. This is the fun part. All right, we've got our oven and our stones preheated. We'll put the one on top first.
Okay.
Okay, hold your breath because this is fun.
How do you get it off in there? Oh, good job. Perfect.
Yay, I did it.
You did awesome.
Okay, so that one's gonna start and we're gonna prepare the other one while this one cooks. Bright light. So, the first pizza is ready. The second is in there cooking. And it's gonna slide, so I'm gonna have to keep it from going away.
Round it up.
Come back here, you.
Come back here. Oh, nice. Well done.
Now I got it. And I'm gonna take this one out because there's some cheese on there and that's gonna burn. And it's gonna smoke. So we'll pull that out. There it is.
Lovely. That looks wonderful.
That looks
I
awesome.
have no idea what this is gonna taste like. We'll find out.
Yes.
We're gonna taste our pizza now. I hope it's okay.
Oh, it looks amazing. You did an amazing job.
One for
Thank
you. One for me. Oops, missed that part.
Ready?
Are you ready? Okay, you go first.
1, 2, 3.
What am I, chopped liver I don't get to taste?
Mm-mm.
Well, hot.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna live?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh, boy. That's amazing.
Okay, so here is our out of the pantry pizza. Because I invited myself, we weren't planning this. So, thanks for watching. God bless, and make some pizza. If you're a video creator and you'd like to join in this collaboration, film your video, title it #pantryraid, and then the name of what you're making, and send me a link to your video at the email address below, and we will add you to our playlist. Thank you so much for watching. God bless. We'll talk soon.